sigh in the air, a breath before the first step. The room feels like a map drawn in mist and memory. I walk into a room of shadows, each wall a story. The echo of my feet on worn timber. The city hum outside, a distant lullaby. I trace the path with fingers that feel the grooves of old vinyl, the crackle of a forgotten song. I find a compass in my mind, but the needle wavers, drifting like a sax solo in a blue moon. The wind whispers through the cracks, a cool hand that guides my hand. The rhythm of a brush drum, soft and steady, like a heartbeat in a quiet church. On this map I'm wandering, no map to hold, yet the saxophone breathes a direction in the hush. Every turn's a note, every pause a breath. I find my way in the silence between the chords. I let the melody lead, let the blues guide the road. I hear a distant trumpet, a distant echo of hope. The piano remembers you with every keystroke. The road twists, the horizon blurs, but the sax still sings a steady flame in the night. I think of places I once called home, the scent of rain on old skin, the taste of a promise. The brush drums keep the wind's rhythm, a soft hush, a gentle pulse that carries me, like a breeze that carries the scent of distant seas. On this map I'm wandering, no map to hold, yet the saxophone breathes a direction in the hush. Every turn's a note, every pause a breath. I find my way in the silence between the chords. I let the melody lead, let the blues guide the road. The night unfurls, the stars keep score, a quiet chorus of memories in the dark. I feel the sax's voice, a lighthouse in the fog, a promise that the night will guide me home. The guitar sings a lone note that lingers, yet the piano keeps a steady hand, a steady heart. On this map I'm wandering, no map to hold, yet the saxophone breathes a direction in the hush. Every turn's a note, every pause a breath. I find my way in the silence between the chords. I let it tend the melody lead, let the blues guide the road. The last chord fades into the night, a soft sigh. The map unwinds, starts, the journey ends in quiet reflection. The saxophone's last note lingers like a promise kept, and the piano rests, the heart beats steady in the dark.
The city hums like a vinyl whisper beneath the night sky. Brush drums soft as a sigh. I stroll through streets that once sang loud, now quiet and thin. Each brick a memory, each shadow a lullaby staddle. A coffee shop's amber lights flicker, dust molds melt. I catch a single chord in my pocket, a pulse that thumps in the back of my chest. Quiet conversation with the night. But each breath is a new note I find in the rhythm of ordinary moments. Dust and diamonds laid in the corners of the past. They glow in the hush of your voice, the soft converse I can hear. We carve our stories in the silence, turning the ordinary into the precious. Gentle swing that pulls us back to the last moment. I walk past the old park bench, the wind sighs through the leaves. An old photograph falls from a memory, turning mist into a silver thread. Every sigh is a note, the world hushes, I speak in simple blues. But each breath is a new note I find in the rhythm of ordinary moments. Dust and diamonds laid in the corners of the past. They glow in the hush of your voice, the soft converse I can hear. We carve our stories in the silence, turning the ordinary into the precious. Gentle swing that pulls us back to the last moment. In the stillness we find the truth, the slow fade into the night, where the brush drum groove carries us, a quiet conversation with the stars. Dust and diamonds in every breath of wind. We hold on to the ordinary, find the beauty, and say goodbye. Yet still we keep our hearts, quiet conversation. The city fades, the vinyl stops, but the
song lingers, dust turning into diamonds in my mind.
A breath held between chords is silence that swells like a tide. The room hums with the low pulse of the double bass unbroken. A single note, a pause, the echo of a memory. The city sleeps, the street lamp flickers, and I trace the rhythm of your absence. PT in the air, a single breath. You were the beat that kept me. Now the silence is the heart's metronome. I lean into the space, let the quiet carry me. Every suspended note feels like a question mark. The silence is a question, a promise, a confession. I taste the air, I feel the unplayed chord that might have been. In the space between the notes, I find the story I never told. The hush, the pause, the wind that carries your name. I sing congress, I whisper. The silence becomes the melody of my longing requires. The worn saxophone sighs, the brush drums keep a steady breath. I close my eyes, the bass line is a lighthouse across a storm. I remember the nights we danced, the music that was us. But now the silence is my companion in the silence. The rhythm of silence, a place where memories rest, where every note is a fragment of a broken promise. The air is thick, yet the space is alive. In the space between the notes, I hear the echo of you. The pause that holds the song, the silence that holds my heart. I sing for the spaces that keep me alive. The drums soften, the bass resounds, a gentle echo pops. I let the pause speak, I let the silence sing. The world around me dissolves into velvet, into a hush that listens.
double bass fades, the hush remains, the story ends. The silence continues. In the hush of twilight, I trace the bend of a silver river. Its current whispers secrets of roads not taken, of chances that flicker like fireflies. Every ripple is a question, each eddy a promise, a gentle tug pulling me toward the unknown. The night sky spills its indigo blanket, and the stars keep the rhythm of my heart's subtle beat. I hear the distant hum of the city, but my ears drown in the wind's soft lullaby. The guitar drifts like apparam ref, the piano keys sigh in the bath. River of maybe, you glide through my thoughts, tectonic and calm. A slow jazz sway, a dream in motion, a silver thread weaving through the dark. You carry the weight of unspoken roads, you flow unhurried, a mellow hymn, and I let my voice merge with the tide, sing in a quiet, hopeful hymn. Silver brush paints a silhouette on the water's surface. I see 1,000 reflected futures, each a chord in a timeless melody. The guitar's pluck feels like a gentle invitation, an invitation to step into the unknown, while the drums keep a soft syncopated pulse, an anchor in the restless sea. The night's hush becomes a lullaby, the breeze a gentle mentor, whispering that every drift is a choice, every pause a new song. River of maybe, you glide through my thoughts, tectonic and calm. A slow jazz sway, a dream in motion, a silver thread weaving through the dark. You carry the weight of unspoken roads, you flow unhurried, a mellow hymn, and I let my voice merge with the tide, sing in a quiet, hopeful hymn. In the hush of the riverside, I find a place where the future meets the past, a moment suspended, a breath within a beat, a quiet promise that echoes in the night. Guitar's voice is a wandering soul floating over a sea of warm brushed drums. River of maybe, your current carries me through mornings that are still, through nights that are old. Your gentle flow, a promise that life is more than a single stone, and I let the music carry me home. The rhythm slows guitar's last chord fades into a soft, lingering sigh. The river carries on, a quiet promise of endless possibilities.
I stand on the edge of yesterday, roots gripping the soil of old memories, while my thoughts lift to the city lights, chasing ashes of forgotten dreams. The piano captures the ache of longing, each chord a tender confession. The bass hums a slow pulse, grounding the wandering spirit that seeks the sky. The strings of the piano stretch, a blue ribbon of hope, while the drums hold their breath, waiting for the next breath of fate. Roots in the sky, I feel the weight of earth beneath my feet, yet my heart swings on a silver thread, dancing between the clouds and streets. I'm grounded, yet I'm free, in a slow, sweet swing of time. In the jazz of my soul, I find a place where both worlds align. Each piano keystroke paints a memory like a watercolor sunrise, soft and lingering like the scent of rain on a summer night. The bass line weaves through the silence, a low, warm song, echoing the pulse of a distant heartbeat, steady and calm. The bass takes a solo, a melodic wonder, a whisper in the dark, its low notes humming like a lullaby, a promise to the night. Roots in the sky, the rhythm settles like a tide. My mind floats between the roots and the endless sky. The harmony hums, quiet as a secret prayer, yet the heart beats loud, sharing the breath of the night. The drums echo a gentle pulse, a steady heartbeat, while the piano drifts like a cloud heavy with hope. The bass sings of longing, a quiet song of yearning, and the guitar softly weaves a thread of longing. It paints a story of longing, a quiet heart that sings. Roots in the sky, the night drifts in a
is a quiet whisper of hope that begins. The jazz keeps the rhythm of the hearts we hide, soft and quiet, yet the fire is bright, a promise of light. The piano fades to silence, the drums gently rest, the roots remain steadfast, and the sky whispers best.